Atefeh Mohammadi is the University of Toronto's winner for the 2022 Three Minute Thesis competition. Atefeh is a master's student from the Department of Laboratory Medicine and Pathobiology. The title of her presentation is Lung Disease in Premature Babies. Are watermelons the answer?
I'd like everyone to take a deep breath. For a majority of us, this won't be a difficult task. Maybe we don't even appreciate the complexity of being able to do that without much thought. Premature babies that are born very early on are at the highest risk of developing bronchopulmonary dysplasia, or BPD. BPD is a type of lung disease that affects the alveoli of the lungs. These are the small grape-like subunits in lungs that are critical for gas exchange and breathing. So these babies struggle with the simple act of breathing. And I'm going to tell you about how watermelons can help with this. 95 to 98% of the lung surface area is covered by type 1 cells. You can see them on the screen in blue. In BPD, these cells get injured, meaning the lungs will have fewer of the grape-like structures and breathing worsens, which tells us we really should be taking a much closer look at these cells. Despite this, the type 1 cells are the most understudied cell type in the lungs, and this is because these cells have been very tricky to work with. The little that we do know about them is from work in adult lungs, which is not the best model for studying premature lungs. So my challenge was to learn how to do this complicated work in tiny newborn lungs. Since starting my project, I've been able to successfully isolate these cells from the newborn lung and grow them in the lab. This allows me to do two things. One, study the effect of inflammation, which is a major component of BPD injury, and two, study different treatments to see if it can help improve injury in the cells. Because unfortunately, current BPD treatments come with significant side effects, and they don't consistently reduce the incidence of BPD. So simply put, we don't have any cures for this lung disease. Now, one very exciting candidate I'm studying is called citrulline. Citrulline is naturally found in watermelons, and it has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, which is great for treating BPD. We know that a significant number of type 1 cells are lost in babies with BPD, but it's not because the cells are dying. It's because the cells lose their identity. They essentially lose their characteristic shape and function, which allows them to do their very important jobs. Fortunately, I found that citrulline prevents this loss of cell identity, allowing the cells to remain as type 1 cells, which is necessary for breathing and lung development. What makes citrulline such a fantastic option is that it's safe, inexpensive, and while we can't give the babies watermelons, we can safely administer citrulline. What makes me most excited about citrulline compared to other drugs being studied is that a majority of them realistically won't be available for use anytime soon. But we're hopeful that in the near future, citrulline will be helpful in treating lung disease in premature babies. Thank you.